What? I'm excited about this one, guys, but you can hear me along with the budgies in the background. open air garage. I don't have like 3 or 4 pairs of hands to hold everything. Noticed 2 mistakes I made. Yes, I think that's about where I want it. I knew I had OCD, but I didn't tell anyone. I thought they were going to take me away and put me in a mental institute or something. I'll be generous. 355 mornings a year, I wake up feeling anxious and sick. Just give everything a quick coat with this flame-proof, high-temperature paint. Mondeo, straight through. Hello, welcome to this brand new video. I'm Dave. I'm excited about this one, guys. I'm excited. Look at this bad boy, Hoonigan. Double valve system for the Mondeo. That'll go to the silencer. That'll go to a straight pipe. Well, it will when it's on. What? So guys, as you've seen from that small clip I've just inserted, the double valve system has arrived for the Mondeo, so that's everything to make this exhaust. I am excited. I must remember to do a before sound of the exhaust that's on, and then the 2 different sounds with the setup that I'm going to put on. I hope I remember. Yeah, we'll go out in the yard. I'll get everything out. We'll have to. I think just if I just pull the Mondeo forward slightly, I think I'll have enough room to get around. Because remember, guys, the Fiesta's up on the ramps on the axle stands, undergoing some severe surgery. Yeah, so just before I go out there and get the yard ready, just going to spin you around and show you this. You know, I talk about my mental health a little bit in my videos, and I used to drink every day. I've mentioned that. The reason I drank was to self-medicate and to just try and fit in. I wasn't diagnosed with autism. I didn't get diagnosed till my early mid-40s. I'm 51 now. So yeah, I found it very hard to stop drinking, which I'm not just blaming that on the autism. Stuff like, I did do the 12-step program. I went to AA meetings. Go and do some research on that if you like, guys. I'm not going to go right into that. I did get some good stuff from there, but I took away what I needed. I didn't find the full program for me, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I'll just show you these coins behind me. Now, bearing in mind, I did about 6 years of in and out of AA and trying to stop drinking before I got to this point that I'm going to talk about in a second. And then at that point, when I got to this point, it was when the autism was coming out and the diagnosis. I'll just spin you around, guys, spin you around, talk you through it. Yeah, so guys, I know you can't see me, but you can hear me along with the budgies in the background. Yeah, these coins are from the AA that I used to go to, Alcoholics Anonymous. I've got 2 for each month because there's a different side. So this is after the 6-year period, and I really got into it and thought, all right, I'm going to show everyone. I'm going to show everyone I can stop drinking. That's all I had to go with. So we've got a 24 hours sobriety. We've got a month. There's the month. I was struggling, really struggling at this point. There was it was October and there was Stop for October, so I did that and got a few pounds for Macmillan Cancer. Got a badge for that. We've got 2 months, 3, 4. We've just gone to 1 coin now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And whoops, we had a little bit of a slip. Yeah, guys, I got a bit pissed off, a bit upset, a bit frustrated. I was struggling. Went out and bought a 24-pack of lagers. I drank 2, and then I just got straight back into AA. I knew what was going to happen. I played the video in my head. I know the outcome. Spin you back around. Yeah, guys, so from here, straight back into it. So up here, we got the 24-hour sobriety token again, and then the 1 month, the 2, the 3, the 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, a year, way, 18 months. Yeah, guys, and I just keep plodding on. I've got some more coins upstairs. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 years. I'm into my 8th year now. The next one that I would be due would be 8, but I stopped collecting the coins at 5 years. So yeah, but that was a big thing. And it still is a big deal. It ain't easy. Anyway, let's go and get this exhaust done. I might talk a bit about my autism and that as we're doing it, but that was the start of the journey for me. The being diagnosed with the autism, realising that when I was in this 12-step program, that stuff wasn't changing for me like it was for the other people in the program. I still couldn't mix with them. I still wasn't getting mates. I'll quickly say this. I've said this before in previous videos. Go and see my previous videos. You'll see different stuff. But I'm quite happy and confident talking to you guys now on camera. But if you were here, I think I've got about 300 subscribers now. If there was 300 people here, you wouldn't get me talking like this. Even if there was 3 of you, I'd struggle. You know what I mean? So this is my way of fitting into the world. I enjoy doing these videos, even though I get stressed with my cars. Let's go. Come on, guys. I'm excited. All right, let's go in the garage and get started. Open air garage. I did do all this myself though, guys. Right then, guys, got the back end of the Mondeo up on the axle stands, both sides. Got the welder there ready. I think I've got all the bits of exhaust. To show you what I'm using this for in a second. Right, where shall I start? Right, I'm going to go under the car and lay this piece where it roughly needs to be. And I think it's somewhere here, but we'll work out where we're putting this. Right, I'll tell you what the sheet metal's for. So I'm a cheapskate. This one was brand new, but second hand, if you get the gist. It was brand new, but the guy never fitted it to his car, so it was much cheaper than a brand new one. Yeah, you get what I mean, guys. Get what I mean. So yeah, it's a bit too big, being 3-inch. So we've got the sheet metal that I used for the inlet plenum, so it's a good few mil thick. I think it's 3 mil thick. I'm gonna weld round all 3 of these, and grind it off, and then when it's on here welded, or possibly before I weld it on there, just come over here, guys. Once I found out where it goes, obviously need the thickness of this tube. I'll show you, guys. I'll show you which will go in there. I'll show you. 2 seconds, we'll crack on. Yeah, guys, you'll get what I mean when you see what I've done later on in the video. You'll get the gist of what I'm doing. Yeah, so I'll start marking stuff up. Yeah, sorry, guys. I've just been under there on my own. I don't have like 3 or 4 pairs of hands to hold everything. So I'll show you what I've done. We're not using this silencer. I said that previously. We'll be using the Hornet back box on this side. So we're going to go just after the hanger. Can I get under here and show you quickly? Yeah, the hanger there is in the same place. So the twin valve will be about here. Just got to watch the room. I don't want it banging on the floor, but I also don't want it catching on speed bumps. So I've drawn around there, so I know roughly, well, yeah, roughly where I'm going to weld. I will draw around this one and drill that out before I weld it onto my valve setup. So it'll be something like that. I'll possibly add another hanger at this side somewhere onto the boot floor, because this is quite heavy. So with the hanger there, and if I put one here, take its weight. So yeah, I'll do a bit more. Yeah, I've done this hole, well, marked this hole up slightly off centre, slightly to the bottom, as in to lift the dual valve up a bit. Like I say, hope it won't bang on the boot floor, but don't want to be catching this on speed bumps and that. Yeah guys, so I'm gonna keep that, find somewhere to store it. I know it's a bit old and rusty. Has been patched up a few times, in particular this Y section that I spoke about before. And around the back here, it was originally a duplex system from here all the way back. But I put these two stainless steel boxes on about September time, I think, just gone. The duplex boxes had both collapsed inside. I think they were about 5 years old, this system. I don't know if that's good or bad, but previously to that, a couple of years ago, I've had to patch bits up. This bit here, this bit, and that are original duplex. That's all that's left of that system. So yeah, I'll go over here, guys. Right, so I did have a spare piece that fits onto the other section of the car, although the you see down there, the bolt snapped on my clamp, so it's a good job I got some new ones anyway. I'll go under in a minute, we'll mark up where that needs to go, and you can see it'll go in here, guys. That's what I meant by this. Welded that on there. It's not a perfectly round hill, but I'll sort it out. That's the idea. Right, if you're eagle-eyed, you've probably noticed two mistakes I made. This, I've got the camera the wrong way around. That's 3 mistakes. I'll spin you back around. Yeah, first of all, I made a right hash of cutting that one out. And then this one, I welded it on before looking. I wanted the off-centre bit at the other end, but I'll sort it. I'm over it. I'm over it, guys. Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck's sake. Anyway, yeah, I'm over it now. I'm over it. So yeah, I'll go under there, mark that up, get this tacked together, and yeah, catch up with you again in a few seconds. Yes, I think that's about where I want it. I think I'm happy with that. Hope it doesn't tap. But got it as close to the boot floor as I possibly can, because I want to keep this away from the ground and the speed bumps. And there's the other bit of pipe in there over to that clamp near the axle stand. Still a lot to do. We've got all the wiring to do yet. I've not done that. And obviously the rest of the exhaust at the back. Shall we start it up? Right, guys, I'll leave you here. I just have to start it up just for a laugh. Yeah, guys, so we're slowly getting there. I've just got these two bits down here. I've got this. I'm gonna put about here because I want to be able to have a removable back box for ease of changing it if it ever breaks. This cardboard template just for up here. I'll show you in a sec. Yes, sir. Basically, I know where this hole wants to be before I weld it onto here. Obviously, I have to take this off to weld it on. But first of all, I'm going to fit this. So, yeah, it's looking alright, isn't it, guys? We've still got the other side to do yet, obviously. But yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, guys, we got one of these. With this, but it wasn't lining up in place for the hanger on the car, so I chopped it and just welded that bit on there. Attached this in place so that I knew to get it to where I wanted it. So yeah, I'll mark this up and chop this off and get this on. Don't need those now. I'll just check you can see me. 2 secs, guys. Yeah, you can see me, guys. So I've marked this up with my trusty marker pen. Got an area down there where I do the grinding. As I've said in one of my previous videos, I got I got peed off when I ruined my phone with sparks off the grinder, so I'll go down there and do that. I was going to mention a bit about my autism. It's different for everybody. I suppose it depends what you know about autism. I mean, I've had it all my life and I didn't know anything about it till, like I say, early 40s. But yeah, it's an umbrella of symptoms rather than everyone that gets chicken pox, it's spots and itches, you know what I mean? Different symptoms and that. So for me, basically, it affects the way I socialise, the way I mix with people, even down to socialising on Facebook. I'll keep turning it off and deactivating it and putting it back on. That's why I say for the stickers to email me, because my email is always open. I used to say message me on Facebook as well, but don't do that. Yeah, so socialising, big thing. Eye contact, I'm either staring or I'm looking at the ground or looking away. So I'll either have no eye contact with you at all, but I'm still listening to what you're saying, I'm still in the conversation, or I'm staring. And I don't mean nothing by the staring, but that can cause problems. Talking, it being in a conversation, passing the time of day, so difficult for me, so difficult. Having friends, making friends, keeping friends, all that. Noises, I love exhaust noises, obviously you've gathered that by now. I love car revving, the drag strip noises, the spinning wheels and all that, but we've got 2 little dogs. If they're eating their tea, I can't stand the noise. Certain noises of people eating, I'm not saying they eat horribly, I mean my ears are sensitive to it. What else, guys? Sensitive, sensory issues, well that's one of them, the noises, my ears. But clothes, hate having to buy new clothes, absolutely hate it. I can feel them. Even my old clothes, I wore them last week and I put them on the next week, and it's like, why are they so uncomfortable? But I'm not too bad with the clothes I have, but going shopping for new clothes is horrendous. Just feeling it all, you know what I mean? Feeling it. Spit people around me. Like, if you've ever watched the film Rain Man in the phone box, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I'm in a phone box when I'm not. All that. Come on, guys, let me think. What else? Yeah, guys, have to be everywhere on time. The clocks in the house, I always set all the clocks. I always change them when the clocks change, October and March. I set them all 3 or 4 minutes fast, hoping that the rest of the family aren't late for anything. Yeah, I hate being late for the dentist, the doctor, anything. I'm just giving examples of appointments. I also hate it when they're running late, which they always are. But not just that, like I always arrive early, but not just that. If I'm going out for a drive on my own and I'm out of the route out, so I know where I'm going, and it's all planned. So I'm leaving at 9 in the morning and I know I'll be back at 3 in the afternoon. And if I don't get back at 3, it doesn't matter, but to me it does in my head, and I get into an autistic meltdown. Or if the route, one of the roads is closed and I've got to find a different route, which happened on one of my videos, but I turned the camera off. I didn't do a autistic meltdown on camera. I turned the camera off, I found a different route, I got my head together. But yes, things like that. Oh, also back to the noises. I am always tapping and banging about and that, but tapping and that in the background, alarms, stuff like that. Yeah, there's probably loads more. I feel like I put myself on the spot a bit, guys. Anyway, all this leads to anxiety. I also have OCD, which I knew I had. I knew I had that from the age, sort of, well, maybe didn't know I had OCD, but I knew I was washing my hands a lot. So from a young age, I knew I had OCD, but I didn't tell anyone. I thought they were going to take me away and put me in a mental institute or something. Men in white coats come for me on that. I know it's more understood now. But so the mixture of them, then the ups and downs, the depression, the anxiety. You know, every morning when I wake up, not every single morning. How many days is there in a year? 365. So say 300 and, I'll be generous, 355 mornings a year, I wake up feeling anxious and sick. That's a high percentage. There's a very low percentage that I wake up and spring into action. Got to motivate myself to do everything. I really, really, really do struggle with daily life and people and socialising or interacting. So yeah, anyway, let's crack on with this. You might not even be interested in my autism. I'll go and chop this. Hopefully this will work and it'll fit back as it was a second ago, and then we can get this sorted, and we're getting on, aren't we? give everything a quick coat with this flame proof high temperature paint. Well, just the bits I've welded. Oh yeah, guys, and remember we have stickers for sale representing our YouTube channel now. See the description below, mucky finger, and find my email address. Yeah guys, my email address is in the description below. Just email me the title of the email in capital letters, stickers, then I won't miss your email, and we'll go from there. The £3 posted in the UK. Right then guys, I think you can see me. I'll double check in a sec. I'm quite sure you can. I'm quite sure I got it set up properly. Unless I'm really good at editing videos together, or if you're really eagle-eyed and don't miss a trick, you'll have worked out that this video of doing the exhaust on the mondeo has actually been over a few days. This is actually day 3 of doing it. I'll show you in a second, guys. But I have had the mondeo on the road. Me and Lindsay went away for the weekend. And I've had it on the road. Like I say, I'll show you in a second with the exhaust set up as far as I've got. Yeah, a little bit funny. One of the tailpipes is right underneath the boot floor there. Like I say, I'll show you in a sec, guys. If you do watch my videos, if not, go and take a look. And I'll take this opportunity just to thank everyone that does watch them and all the subscribers. It does mean a lot to us, to both myself and Bailey. It really does mean a lot. If you've not checked out our other video, come on, get your words out. If you've not checked out our other videos, go and have a look. Might be something there you enjoy. And yeah, so going on about my other videos, my previous videos, if you do watch them, you'll know what I'm on about. I was messing around with the Fiesta, putting a cable tie in the throttle body stop, you know, where the accelerator stops. You know what I mean if you go and look at the videos. Since then, I took the math off and cleaned it out. Let's go and start the Fiesta up. This is the first start of today since I've done that, and see how it goes. Remember, it was dropping right down with the revs and that. Away. We found my keys. I always check it's not in gear, guys. Remember, first start of the day. You watch the rev counter. Spot on. I was going to say, also notice, is this one doing it? But they're not doing it today. Sometimes the discs spin round because it's not up in the air. Yeah, because it's not up in there, because it's not on the floor. Yeah, when the discs were spinning around, sometimes it was making it slightly uneven on the revs. Spot on, guys. You might notice I'm messing around with 2 cameras as well. Just messing around. It's got 2 mics on. I have these, one in each phone. One mic will work on either, but it wasn't working on both phones. I've got one mic for this phone, one for that phone. I don't know how it works. And We've got another tripod from the car boot, so we've got this handheld one and two of the bigger ones now. There's tripods and that everywhere, yeah. Yeah, so like I said, this is into day 3. I'll get the stuff out in a minute. Oh, the oil filter on the Mondeo stopped leaking. Again, if you watch my other videos, I don't know what happened there. I checked the oil a week or so after I'd done the oil and filter change. Needed to top the oil up a bit, and I thought, well, that's a bit strange. So I checked underneath, and there was oil on the oil filter, on dripping down, not pissing down, but wet and that. Cleaned it off. I couldn't nip it up anymore. It's not leaked since. I've got a spare Wix oil filter. Wix is the one that I generally use. It's not a Wix that's on at the moment. See my other videos. But been away all weekend. It's not leaked once. I'll keep an eye on it. So, like I say, I'll show you what I've got up to. You're there with me anyway, really, on the video. We'll get the other tailpipe fitted today. Hopefully we'll get it to come out matching the other side, so they're equal, same distance in the bumper setting, in the cutout, and same distance sticking out. That's not OCD, guys. That would only be OCD if I was doing that to stop something bad happening. I'm obsessive about it, but it's not OCD that makes you ill in your mind. You know the score, guys. I talk about my mental health a bit. The other thing with the autism, I didn't mention earlier when I was sat on the mat, is a literal thing. Like I say, it's a piece of cake. I know that, I mean, that's easy. But when I was younger, stuff like that, I'd wonder if I was getting a piece of cake. I wouldn't say stuff because I think, am I going to look stupid here? Sometimes I thought afterwards, glad I didn't mention that because I'd have looked right, but sometimes I thought, I wish I'd said that, I got it right. But stuff like the saying, like a piece of cake, I can't think of any others at the moment. Hit the road, if you're often, hit the road, stuff like that, literal. I get the idea of stuff like that now because I'm 51, but that is an autistic thing, a piece of cake, let's have a piece of cake. Hit the road, hit the road. You know what I mean? That's another autistic thing for me. Anyway, I'll get the stuff out, guys. We'll crack on. 2 seconds. Yeah, guys, I've got everything out. Just quickly, while I remember, again, if you see my other videos, I did the power steering flush on the Mondeo because it was all grey and manky and the steering wheel was sticking. I said I was going to do it again because it's still a bit sticky, but I've been using the car and it's fine now, so I'll leave it for now. I was just doing it on the driveway, but I've been out in it and it's obviously got the good fluid going all the way around the system. This is the, you see that, guys? This is the conditioner that I used. You don't put the full tin in, it tells you what to do. And also, I bought this for the next flush, the power steering flush. Like I say, guys, I won't do that just yet, but next time I do it, I've got these in. This, after I'd bought it, I believe you're supposed to use some sort of machine to flush it through. I don't have one of them, but I'll put it through anyway. I won't leave it in. I'll put it through like I did and put the standard fluid back in afterwards. Anyway, I'll show you under here, guys. Yeah, guys, so this is how I've been using the car at the weekend. This is the straight through pipe. This is just an old tip off the Audi we had. You can get the gist of where that is. We have the, can you see, guys? Can you see? The dual valve system there. It's not been banging on the boot floor or anything, so that's all been good. Go around here to the Hornet back box coming out there very nicely. I will try and get this side tip, which is over here. We're going to do that in a second. Try and get it to come out the same as this, the same distance, same sat in there. We did, I can quickly show you down here. See the clamp with the exhaust paste? We did have a bit of a blow there, so that's why the paste's on. Yeah, because down there I left the centre pipe ball flare joint thing on, and I just used half of another ball flare joint, so they weren't exactly matched. I don't know if they're machined together when they make them, I don't know. But anyway, that is why. And I used an old clamp which seemed to work better for that setup, and cleaned the bolts and that, and put loads of paste in. And sorry at the moment, we'll see how it goes. I'll also leave links in the description below to everything I've used, and I'll try and remember to put the links to the 2 power steering flush and conditioner things I've just shown you. Yeah, can you see, guys? We're getting there. Obviously, we won't have an axle stand holding the exhaust on. So I'm going to use a Mk3 clamp here, so this bit can come in and out, or that'll be welded there. I've just tacked that together there. And can you see, guys? I can't get my hand in now. This will actually be welded onto there. So yeah, we're getting there. Yeah, just found these exhaust clamps and hangers. I only need 1 of each. I'll decide what I'm going to use. This pipe is just for demonstration purposes at the moment. The clamp will go around the pipe, which is on the car, with one of these welded to it at the right height, obviously. That way I can move it to the exact correct place on the car. I'll show you, guys, I'll show you. Yeah, made this bracket like I said I would. Put the U-clamp in here on the exhaust. We're nearly there, guys, we're nearly there. Come and have a look. Yeah, so I've got both tailpipes on now, guys. Sorry it's a bit sunny. Well, I'm enjoying the sun, but it's a bit bright down here. Yeah, I know they look different because this one has no box behind it. Let me get over here. And this one does, so they look slightly different on the exit. But they are the same tailpipe on each side. Probably helped me with my obsession slightly because I know they are different. You know what I mean, I know what I mean anyway. So can we see under here, there's my U-clamp with the hanger up here, look, where my hand is behind there. Yeah, I've welded all these together, clamped that on there, give it a coat of the high temperature paint, the satin black one. So yeah, looking good, looking good. Right, so guys, I've done the wiring as well. I'll show you in a minute. I don't know if we can see any wiring from here. Right, you can see the white line. I can't even get my hand in. The back of the motor and the white line, and then there's a plug, just a cable tied up there on the subframe, and then the wires followed the fuel lines around up there. I'll go around here and show you guys. Just a second. That's yeah, and there's the wire, the blue line there. And then I've gone through the floor pan there with a rubber grommet. I'll glue this in place. It's okay, but I'm going to put a bit of tiger seal around it as well. So that's gone up into the car. And for now, oh sorry the sun, we just have the wire under the mat. Go on the front, show you. You can see the wire down there. Yeah, and just into this unit, guys. I don't know what those two, that plug is there for. They all have them on, but yeah, I don't know. And then at the moment, we just unplug the cigarette lighter and plug that in there. I have the key fob here, look. I may as well leave it in the car. Buttons are just behind there. Yeah, guys, what I'm going to do, I'll show you it working in a minute. What I'm going to do is not bother with the cigarette lighter plug thing eventually. I'm going to hardwire it into the back of the cigarette lighter, but through a switch so I can switch it on and off. And I'll move the module somewhere. Yeah, I'll probably put the module down here somewhere and a switch here. I'll leave the remote there. There's my one for my camera. You ready, guys? Yeah, this is on the Hornet back box. If I was to do a review about this, I don't think I've said this in the video, I think I made a comment on Facebook. The valves don't close fully airtight, so in my review of this, they don't close fully airtight, so it does blow either way to which way you've got the valve. So there is a bit coming out the straight pipe, but the majority, the Hornet back box. It's cool, so I don't want to rev it too much just yet. If I press the button down here, look. Well, I heard that, so I'm sure you did. Yeah, I clearly heard the note change then, so I'm presuming the camera picked it up. We'll go out in a minute. Oh, hey, we'll go somewhere away from the built-up area. Come with me, come with me. Yeah, the tailpipes look pretty level and equal there to me, guys. My old twin box exhaust system. The new setup, Hornet silencer side. And the straight through pipe. Can you hear it, guys? We're on the Hornet back box at the moment. You must be able to hear that. Mondeo straight through. Yeah, what do you make of that then, guys? I have had a listen to the clips and you can clearly hear the change in note through the camera. Did have a bit of trouble with the mic. The mic turned off, needs recharging, but I've got plenty of clips for you to get the idea of how it works. Personally, it is better now with the two tailpipes on. The way I set it up when I went away for the weekend with that one hidden under the boot floor, when it was on the quieter mode, it was still quite loud. So I've got a bit of good difference now. It's still noisy on the quiet one, noisier than a standard car light, but yeah, there's a noticeable difference, especially when you're in the car and that. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Again, thanks for watching the video. I do hope you enjoy our videos. Take a look at our other videos, and please remember to subscribe to see more videos coming in. And as always, if you do enjoy our videos, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. If you do like them, please remember to hit the like button. Apparently that helps. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'll leave links in the description below to everything I've used and to the stickers if you want a sticker. So till next time, guys, I'll catch you later. I'll go make some racket in the mondeo. See you later.